is people have short attention spans. And so they need to be entertained all the time.
Right.
That's what they want. They want entertainment. I don't know about you. I watch the news every morning, before I come into work and to see what's going on. But, people just want to be entertained now. They want to go to work. They want to come home. They want to plop their feet up on the sofa and be entertained. They don't want any heavy topics, really. So that's why I try to intersperse the heavy topics with humor so that it'll keep people's attention, hopefully. So, yeah. So,
John, tell me about when is going to be your next signing book?
I've been in touch with Barnes & Noble in Burbank and Santa Clarita. I'm still in talks with Santa Clarita. I know I've got this thing in Burbank coming up I think it's coming up in April. So, yeah. So right now I'm just in the process of getting more stuff set up so I can get out there with this book and just really get it out there. I want to go out of town and do some stuff. I want to go back to Vegas. I had a great book tour there with my last book. I want to go to San Diego. I'd like to go further east. I want to go to Arizona next and work my way back east and maybe south. I had a great book signing in Mississippi. So, yeah, I just want to get all over the place.
In where, if they want to buy your book, where they can buy your book or how can they buy your book?
The best place, you can go on Amazon.
In Amazon?
Yeah, go on Amazon.com. You can go there. You go to BarnesandNoble.com, Walmart, Walmart.com. Any of the .coms, or you can go if you're in a bookstore. You can ask if they have it. If not, they can order it for you. You can do that. So yeah, the book is all over the internet. It is. It's all over. It's also all over the trash can because my parrot keeps tearing up all the pages. Not to keep lining the cage with the pages. It's crazy. Don't get a parrot, everybody. Yeah. So
for the people in Instagram, can you share another one from your book?
Yeah.
Another page from.
Okay.
And remember, people, we're talking today with Dan. Well, I call Dan, and his new book is already in Amazon, in Barnes & Noble, and everywhere you can buy it. It's a really good book. You can enjoy it. You can have a lot of fun. It's called Sinusfeld.
Yes, Sinusfeld.
Sinusfeld.
Like the show Seinfeld. It's Sinusfeld.
Sinusfeld.
Yeah. So here's another one. Once again, Nestor Nostradamus is talking to Esmeralda Coldplay, and he's asking her, have you ever thought about experiencing life as a man for just one day? And she says, not anymore, because with my dry, patchy skin, deep voice, and acid reflux belching, people mistake me for my husband all the time. So the point behind that is that now everybody seems to want to be somebody else. That's basically it. People have their own identity, but they want to trade it off for another identity. So he's asking her if she ever felt, like she wanted to be a man or wanted to experience life as a man. And so that's her response. Now, I got acid reflux, I got dry skin. People say I look just like my husband anyway, so I may as well stay in my own skin. So, yeah.
And what do you think about that? A lot of people, they don't know what they are right now. A lot of parents right now, they have a boy or they have a girl, they're waiting for when they grow up so they can decide what they want to do. Yeah. What do you think about it?
Here's what I think. I'll tell you what, man. God does not make mistakes. He made you to be exactly who He wanted you to be. He loves you so dearly. There's nothing that you can do to yourself to make Him love you any less or any more. So you should look in the mirror and you should say, that's God's image in the mirror, because it says so in His word that we were made in His image. How much better can it get than that? What can you possibly do to yourself cosmetically that would make you any better if you're already created in God's image? There's nothing you can do. Nothing.
Yeah, because He already decided for you.
Yeah. And you're already the best you can be. You look like God. That's what He's saying. Mm-hmm. So why try to change perfection?
You're perfect the way it is, right?
Yeah, you are perfect the way you are. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So maybe I could put on a better looking tie, but that's about it. So yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Let me try to put this right here, because for some reason, let me pause in the profile, because ends right here. Let me
Oh, it
go
did?
back. Yeah.
Oh, my camera on my phone ended. Oh, I'm gonna sing you a song while she's doing what she's doing. This is dedicated to my friend Janice on the East Coast because I'm a singer too. You guys?
Oh,
do?
really?
Yeah, I'm a singer.
Okay.
I'm a good singer. People say that I'm a combination of Drake, Chris Brown, RuPaul, and Ellen DeGeneres. You ready, Janice? Here we go. You look so good to me. Yeah. Thank you very much. I go on tour pretty soon in alleys all across South Chicago. Coming soon. Yeah. Did we get it?
Yeah,
It's
we
back
are.
up?
You back. You back.
Okay, yeah, I'm back. I am back. And my front too, if you look closely.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, you back.
Yeah.
For some reason, we got disconnected over there. but
That's
you
all
back.
right. Things happen.
Things happen.
Things happen.
We back.
Yeah.
But you
So-
already here and you were there.
Yeah.
So we back.
Yeah.
So-
It's good to be back.
Tell me what happened with the cats in Beverly Hills.
I'm sorry?
What happened with the cat in Beverly Hills?
Oh, the cat and Beverly, yeah. Okay. Once again, because the value that we place on things other than each other. We got people, I've seen talk shows where people will say, a woman will say she loves her cat more than she loves her kids and her husband. So that's what that one was all about, that particular thing where it looked like the couple was going to break up because of the cat. So what the female owner did, she rented it looked like she was going to rent the husband an apartment in Beverly Hills, but no, she rented the cat an apartment in Beverly Hills for $16,000. So we place so much value on things that I think we're kind of forgetting about, hey, human beings, that's what it's all about. That's like, God created us as sisters and brothers to be good to each other and to love one another, but we lose sight of that. So.
And tell me, are you working on the new book? Because I know you, and I'm sure that you're already working in a new book after this one already. It happened with the past book.
Right.
You came and showed me the book that you already have out, and you were working on this one. And the pandemic was coming, we didn't know the pandemic was coming, but you were working already on that.
Yeah, I actually have a novel completed. I wrote a
Oh,
novel.
really?
Yeah, I wrote a novel. It's called The Dowry of Bran Frank. It's a humor novel. It's written like a diary, but it's full of jokes. But it's a serious topic. It's about this guy. He's about to become an ordained minister, but he's got a secret that he's hiding, and so that secret is that he hates his grandfather. So he feels really guilty about that. So the night before he becomes ordained, before his ordination, he has a visitation from God, and they have to go back in his past and uncover a whole bunch of things. So I wrote that, and I've got that ready. I'm going to bring that out a little bit later. I just want to really focus. I want to get Sinusfeld. I want to really get it out there. So people seem to like that book, and so that's what I'm currently on tour with. But yeah, I've got that novel written, The Dowry of Bran Frank. Coming soon.
Coming very soon. And
Coming
you have
very
to come
soon
with,
to a bathroom near you, because people like to read while they're on the bathroom. Well, they're right. Indeed, they do.
And talking about the book, it's just only print or is digital also?
It's both. It's digital, it's print. You can get it on Kindle, or you can get it in physical form. And it's all formats. You can get it. So.
Can you show it in camera to the people who is watching right now in your Facebook Live, the book?
Yeah. This is the book. It's called Sinusfeld, and I wrote it under the name Quentin Tarantino's. Quentin Tarantino's. You see, he's got the long nose there. Long nose. Looks a little like Joe Biden. Oops! I got political there. I'm sorry, Bob. I'm sorry. Yeah. So that's it. That's the book. I'm on book tour right now. And like I said, love the book tours. I love going on a book tour. I love being with the public. I am such a ham. If I were any more of a ham, I would probably show up on your table at Thanksgiving time for sure. That's how bad I am. Really crazy. But it's fun. I love this. That's why I love Hollywood. I love being out here. So.
Have you played any character in a movie?
I have been in a couple of movies. It's funny you should say that, because when I used to work in production out at Paramount Pictures, And I was out and about. I was making friends with a lot of people, producers and directors. And because I was friends with them, I forced them to put me in their movies with lines. I said, we're friends. I'm playing the friendship card. I want to be in a movie. You know, it's a funny thing you should say that, because I just met a guy named Power Man, and he's a movie producer too. And he wants to put me in one of his movies. I do not have the heart to tell him that my acting days are pretty much over. I enjoy being a writer. I like writing. I like being goofy in public, but yeah, I've been in a few movies with lines. Michael Jackson, I know you guys all remember Michael Jackson. I was in his last movie. My friend, she produced his last movie. It was a comedy. It's called Miss Castaway and the Island Girls. And so she cast me in the movie. She was going to give me a part that that George Lopez turned down. So she offered me this nice part. But I didn't want to be away from the Paramount Pictures studios for too long. So I said, can you give me a smaller part that I can do just like that? So she gave me a smaller part, and I did it in one night. We shot it out at the what is it? What's that out in Pasadena? What is that? The Rose Bowl?
The Rose Bowl?
Yeah, we shot out there. So so I was in that. We had a Hollywood premiere for it at Universal Studios, which was fun. It starred Eric Roberts. That's Julia Roberts' brother. He was nominated for an Oscar for a movie he did called Star 80. So he was in that. There's a bunch of people that were in that movie. I had a good time with it. They had, like I said, they had the world premiere. I'm in a horror movie that I'm not going to tell you the name of because because this movie, my friend is a director. His name is Devin, and his father draws I don't know if you're familiar with the comic strip Dennis the Menace.
Dennis the Menace?
Yeah, which became a TV series. Anyway, this guy's father drew the comic strips for the newspaper. He drew Dennis the Menace for the newspapers. Anyway, he was a movie producer, and he produced a lot of horror movies. So I said, you got to put me in a movie. So he put me in one of his movies. But it's a horror film. I'm not going to tell you the name of it because it's rated R, and there's some nudity stuff in there that goes with the horror, and I really don't want to associate with that anymore, because God kind of slapped me around and said, what are you doing? And so I said, okay, God, I got you. I understand. So, yeah. And I was in a sci-fi rom-com, romantic comedy. The name I keep forgetting the name of it, but it starred Christopher Knight from the Brady Bunch. He was the star of the movie, and he met this girl from outer space, and so I was in that. Also starring Eric Roberts again, Julia Roberts' brother. So I had fun working with those guys. Again, I love Hollywood. I love the experiences that are opened up to me.
But I hope you can take this book to the comedy show because it's great, to have one date, over there and have a comedy, and have fun with the family, with a friend, do something different, one Friday night, and have fun.
So you really like the book, huh?
Yeah, I
really. You really like it?
Yeah.
I am so happy to hear that.
Yes, you gave me yesterday your book, and like I told you, I was reading over there at the bank, and I was laughing, and they were looking at me like I was crazy. And I was looking at you, and I was reading the book, and I look at you and reading the book, and at the line, and they were looking at me, and like, and the guy, he told me, why are you reading? Why are you laughing? And I said, I'm reading the book. And he said, what book? And his book. And he told me, it's his book. And I said, yeah, it's his book. And so I showed it to him one of the page, and he was laughing. And he told me, I can't believe it's his book. And I said, yeah, it's his book.
Yeah.
And we were having a lot of fun in line, We wait for more than half an hour.
That's awesome. And I got to tell you, I've met some celebrities at that bank, and they've endorsed some of my books, which is really great, and wrote some reviews for it and did some videos for it too. So that's why I love Hollywood, because you can run into anybody anywhere out here. So I love it. But I want to thank you so much, because sometimes I look at that, I said, did I get the job done? Did I accomplish what I was setting out to do? But like I said, people seem to like it, and the reviews are there at Amazon, so that's great.